that defined the campaign that won him the White House. On posters and placards, banners and balloons, President-elect Obama had one central message. That was the centerpiece of nearly every one of his campaign speeches. Remember this?
It's time for a change. And that's why I'm running for president of the United States of America. We're going to change this country. We can finally bring the change we need to Washington.
Judging by his early staff and cabinet choices, the president-elect appears to be surrounding himself with some very familiar faces from the ranks of Washington insiders. So how the change? With us now from D.C., the publisher of Politics Magazine, Jordan Lieberman's with us. Jordan, good to see you.
Hey, Shepard.
I suppose change can be accomplished under people who've been there before and done that before.
Yeah, I mean, these people are not the only people that are going to be joining the administration. These are people that, kind of the functionaries that really know how to operate on the Hill. And, and to be honest, it's almost an unfair argument to say that he's got to bring in entirely new people because, the bench for experienced Democratic administration officials is pretty shallow. If you're not talking about Clinton appointees, you got to go back to the 70s.
Yeah, you'd have to people would not be brand new people if we went back to the administration before then. I just wonder if the culture will be hard to crack with ones who've lived and breathed the culture.
Yeah, I mean, bringing in Tom Daschle, is not a culture-changing opportunity. Neither is Eric Holder. But Rahm Emanuel, he's got the iron fist, and the next step for Barack Obama has to be some big names who are outsiders. I don't care if they're outsider Democrats, business people, possibly Republicans, but it's got to break some headlines.
All right, now. Along the way, we expect to see a name and a face that we haven't heard before, right? New folks.
Yeah, it's got, surprising someone is a good option right now for Barack Obama. Right now we're talking about, Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. These are all people that we've been seeing for decades. It's got to be someone that, it really raises eyebrows. And even Chuck Hagel might not even do that right now.
An interested political observer from the outside asked me last night, any chance that this new president's going to come in here with something big that we hadn't thought of, some great new idea, some great new plan to maybe get us on the right track?
Plan, no. I mean, you're not going to see some magic formula to save the auto industry. It's gone. I mean, what you're going to see is a really interesting cabinet pick or some, perhaps an ambassador. Someone's got to call, Oprah or Arnold Schwarzenegger, or someone that really, just breaks the mold.
Jordan Lieberman, great to see you. Thank you.
You too.
We're watching an awful slide here on the Dow.